September is what?
Life Insurance Awareness Month.
Paul, why do they have Life Insurance Awareness Month? Why don't they have like Auto Insurance Awareness Month?
Well, if you think about it, Troy, all other kinds of insurance, other than life insurance, are for if scenarios. If we wreck our car, if our house burns down, if we have health issues, whatever the case may be. But life insurance, as you know, is not an if, it's a when. Would you agree?
Absolutely. It's definitely a win question.
Right. So everybody is going to benefit from life insurance, or their family at some point. It's not an if, it's a when. And we want to make sure that we highlight the fact that, the statistics in America are overwhelmingly negative about people that have life insurance and place importance on it. And so Life Insurance Awareness Month was born to highlight those very needs.
Mm-hmm. But life insurance is usually just meant for the older people, right? Or am I wrong?
That's not correct. That's a misnomer, and obviously we're being facetious about that and having a laugh. But, so many younger people, Troy, I deal with them every day, that think, well, I don't need that. I'm not planning on dying anytime soon. They completely ignore the fact that they don't know when their next major accident's coming, or even a health scare that they had no idea was around the corner. And that eventually something will take us all out one day. But the bigger glaring misnomer out there with the younger people is how it can benefit them in their own lifetime. So maybe you might want to elaborate on some of the other uses of life insurance other than just for the death benefit.
I know a lot of people think it's just for the death benefit, but there are actually living benefits, and life insurance can be used while you are living. Did you know you can grow cash accumulation? You can use it like your own bank. You can have terminal and chronic and critical illness riders or benefits, living benefits with that.
Yeah, and it's one of the things that people hear nowadays, because living benefits are getting so prevalent, is they think of those living benefits as only those health benefits, when in reality, living benefits with life insurance is really any of the benefits that an insured can take advantage while they're still alive, still leaving the death benefit to pass on to their beneficiary at that time when we all get that final promotion one day.
Mm-hmm. And I know some recent statistics came out, which is pretty shocking, about life insurance and people's awareness of it. Do you have those statistics, Andy?
Yeah, sure. So 42% of Americans have no life insurance. Okay. They might have some that's given to them by their employer, probably not even anything that they signed up for. That's usually relegated to a $15,000 to $25,000 term life coverage while they're in the employment of that employer. The minute they leave or they retire, it's gone. Okay. There's another 50% of Americans that know they need a lot more than what they already have. And one of the other things is most people are not using an accurate life insurance needs analysis fact finder in order to determine the proper level of insurance. So, Troy, we see this all the time. We see people that kind of do one of these and say, I think I need $100,000 of term life, and that should cover me. And
see it all the time. And then after you go through the fact finder with them, they realize they need $800,000 in life insurance.
Or a couple million in some cases.
Yes.
Maybe their spouse isn't working. Not only do they have to pay the mortgage off and all the debts, but they need to replace that income for a period of time to where their spouse can get through the grieving period, get back on their feet, and become gainfully employed to replace that income.
And what's also interesting is people think life insurance costs too much.
Absolutely. So, Troy, this is more your wheelhouse. A 30-year-old that comes to you and wants $150,000, $250,000 of term life coverage for 20 years. What kind of cost are we looking at on there?
Less than $1 a day.
Wow.
$30 a month, $25 a month. It's a lot cheaper than what a lot of people think, but the longer you wait, the more expensive it gets.
And Troy, there are ways in which a younger person, I'm talking about anybody 60 years and younger, can probably structure life insurance where they can get back all the money in their own lifetime that they put in and still have a permanent death benefit coverage for when that day comes, along with all the other living benefits, correct?
Absolutely. And that's what a lot of people need to take advantage of. That's why it is Life Insurance Awareness Month.
Okay, great. Well, obviously, Troy, we could go on forever, right? If you out there want to know more, you need to get a hold of Troy and I at Gordon Marketing, and we'll be glad to both educate you and help put some numbers together for a given client. You don't have to know anything other than the client that has the need, bring it to us, do all the heavy lifting, put some money in your pocket at the same time. So with that, on behalf of Troy Culver and Paul Bechtel, we'd like to say happy selling.